Alright. Yeah, this is definitely recorded after making this video. I'm not even sure when this was recorded. Alright, for the context, it was 3 a.m. I was on retrostudio for some reason, and suddenly I see a new game pop up on the front page called Escape Slenderman Obby by... Hold on, let me see who the creator of this is. Give me a second. Slenderman Obby by Popyoy7. Apparently it was based off an old obby game from 2013, 2014, something like that. And I saw this. You know me, I am Slenderman's #1 fan. I can't avoid any media I see that has him and not play it or watch whatever. So yeah, this is recorded afterwards, so if something doesn't sync with the context, with the footage I meant, I'm not sorry. You cannot hold me responsible for anything. Alright, so just speed this up so I can finish the obby. Right, there seems to be an issue with the editor that I'm using. So for some reason, after I switched to my laptop, I can barely find any good editors that work on this device. I've tried CapCut, it doesn't work for some reason. One of my best editor apps was VN. Yeah, it downloads, but it just does not open for some freaking reason. So right now, guess what I'm using? Canva, and it sucks. It's so simple, and you can't even speed up the video to like the maximum limit. I can only do it like 2 times. So the video is still 7 minutes long. Originally, the first file is supposed to be 14 minutes long. So that doesn't improve much. That's why I'll likely be speaking of my interest in Slenderman, which has increased in the past 3-something months. And by that I mean I have way too much artwork consisting of Slenderman. Sometimes I just hop onto some drawing website and I just draw him. I talk about him way too much. I mean, like, ugh. If you meet me, again, repeating the first thing I said in a previous video, I will talk about Slenderman non-stop. You're gonna know everything. Plus, my obsession with Slenderman related games has increased. And no, I haven't played the actual actual games, such as Find the Pages, Slender the Arrival, whatever. So yeah, that's almost it. I do plan on making a video playing those games, but my first idea is to explore basically every game that's currently accessible to me on Roblox. You know, because I'm not verified. I'm not sending my pictures to David Baszucki himself. That's why I can't really play a lot of games. I was on Warrior Cats the other day. Okay, this is getting out of hand. I am essentially just using the timeless footage to rant about quite literally anything, because talking to myself, recording my voice, is oddly satisfying, you know? I'm not sure what that's saying about me. You can just skip to whatever the end is, because at the end, something will happen. Again, I'm currently home alone. Again, a little paranoid, might I add. Okay, no, I was on Warrior Cats the other day, no, the role playing game on Roblox. Because I saw someone join it, so I was like, I haven't been there in a while. Maybe I should go try. See, that's the issue with role playing on Roblox now. You can't, unless you use signs. If that game has the signs feature or roleplay names, you can't really speak to anyone. So it's just a dystopian wasteland, technically. Like, I hop onto Warrior Cat's roleplay. I forgot the actual name of the game, I'm sorry. I am LARPing! I've never read one of the books, sorry. Yeah, ignore that fact. When I hop onto Warrior Cats, I see beautiful skins and people looking to roleplay. And I see that I am likely the only person who can't chat. Well, it doesn't tell you exactly that if you can't chat with this person, which is annoying. You can't even know if that person can speak with you. Like, obviously I'm button verified, but that's still an example. Like, people, a lot of roleplay games, roleplaying was a major community in Roblox, by the way. I was mainly on Malapony roleplay, maybe a video about that soon, because the game got deleted for some reason. I assume copyright, which is really upsetting because I spent my hours role-playing on the game, dressing up as Pinkamena and chasing people, saying horrible threats. Ignore that. But there's like a what is it? A re-upload. Yeah. So I think I will check that out someday. I'm mainly just speaking to get this video across so we can sort of skip over to the end, I presume. You know, I would just cut all of the footage, but I spent way too long playing that Slenderman obby at 3 a.m. Yeah, Slenderman obby at 3 a.m. I sure hope Slenderman doesn't find me. You know, that'd be horrible. Okay, yeah, I would just cut all of this out, but I won't. You know why? Because talking is really refreshing, you know? Sure, I have to drink like 4 glasses of water afterwards, but it's fun. And I love fun. I love being I love being silly. I love... Do not call me out on this. If I see TikTok comments harassing me for using the word silly, I'm gonna crash out at this point. Alright, hold on. Let me just see how long the video is, because my voice recording has almost... Okay, it's like 7:46 seconds. Alright. So I get to speak for another 46 seconds. I think this recording thing is really helping me, so I can stutter less while speaking, because, let's be honest, I don't speak a lot, unless it's in my native language, which I'm not that good at. Yeah. So, how have you been? Alright, I'm sorry, this is getting awkward. I should just name this video like something along the lines of OMG, Slenderman ate me! Okay, that sounds really dramatic. Maybe something like getting eaten by Slenderman at 3 a.m. gone wrong. Except the background is like clear white skies, blue, whatever. So that's definitely an issue. Alright, just gotta hop on. I hate these obstacle worlds. Sure, they're easy, but why are we hopping over French fries at this point? Like, that looks like a very specific brand of French fries that I have tried. They tasted horrible. It was like 2019 something. Yeah, in the future, my plans for this channel is definitely to archive things mostly. Yeah, archive if I go to that hard drive of mine, my folder there. If I find a lot of things there that, you know, okay, ignore that. We're finally at the end. Almost at the end, actually. I really did not like this part because, of course, after climbing all these staircases, if I died right here, I would have left the game. I would have rage quit so bad. I would have quit. Okay, apparently there's nothing in Slenderman. He doesn't have an anatomy. He just V1, but I'm very concerned, like Slenderman does not have any insides. He's just a blob, a square blob. Right? Ignore that. Ignore my concerns. The 2010 whatever obby platform ending we always get for finishing obbies. Yeah, my best thing is the flyers, whatever they're called. The the things that let you fly. Shut up. I'm not good with words. Okay, bye. This sucked. I'm so sorry for making you watch this.